Okie dokie.
We ready to do this? Who let the dogs out? Here we go. And hello and welcome to episode 14 of Shop Talk. Look who joined us.
I had to come back and see you guys again.
I think you all remember Kelly from episode 10 and then my co host,
Aaron.
Aaron.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. I miss you guys. It's weird not working together anymore.
I know, right?
It's very weird.
Yeah. We've all moved on.
Slowly, not Kelly. Kelly hasn't moved on yet.
I
Don't
haven't
say
moved
that.
on yet.
You drinking the corporate Kool-Aid?
No.
Just beer.
I just beer. I like me a good beer.
So, being that it's been a minute since we've all been with each other, seen each other last, I figured it'd be a good opportunity for us to talk about something that's, you can't make this shit up, right? So,
A good old reminisce.
now that we all work in different shops, I would like to start with maybe Aaron and say, what was the craziest thing you've seen recently?
Recently,
You can't make it up.
I had a really, really old guy come in and try to flirt with me after giving him an estimate, like touching my hand and biting his lip, and you really can't make it up. And it was the weirdest interaction I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what do you like to make for food? It's so weird.
Awkward, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What
So-
about you, Robert?
Oh, it's my turn right away?
Oh, absolutely. My
Okay.
story's short lived.
Okay. Well, I had more questions, but
Okay, go
so
for it. Cut
no,
me.
no. You want me to go, so I'm gonna go. So I would say it's not even really that crazy, but this past week I had some gal come in, and I think there were some underlying circumstances where maybe it's a lease return or maybe not her car or whatever. But she pulled in. She walks into the office and she says, "I need you to look in my car. I need you to fix my car." And I go out there and I'm like, "Well, I can write an estimate. What happened?" And uh, she's like, I just need you to fix it. I don't even care. Like, just fix it." And I go out there and it needs like a grill, a bumper, a couple headlights. And she's like, "Do you have these parts?" And I'm like, "No, I would have to order them." She's like, "You mean you can't fix it today?"
Oh
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Right.
That shit drives me nuts.
Right. And it's like, what do you think this is? Like drive-through collision repair? I mean, that doesn't exist. And she honestly thought that I was going to be able to like go in the back, grab some parts, put them on her car, and gone.
The amount of people who believe like parts come painted and like they're just
yeah.
readily like there at the shop is absurd. Like
Right.
that happens more often than not.
Right.
It's so crazy.
So so that's my story. Aaron got flirted with. I got crazy lady thinking I was going to fix her car in a day. How
And
about you,
can't?
Kelly?
This is crazy in my life.
This is crazy to my life.
I had
This
A
is
guy-
crazy in my life.
This is crazy to my life.
I had a guy come in and wanting to know if we were going to replace his back fender because it had a dent. And so after I explained that that was a quarter panel and not a fender, and it was like a 3-hour dent, and you really do not want to replace your entire panel for that, and kind of schooled him, then he kind of walked away sad.
You made someone sad.
I made him a little sad.
Such a dick.
I know.
Was it because you know more about cars than he does?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. Some guys don't take kindly to that.
Not at all.
A real man knows that girls can know more about cars.
I was gonna say when I first started as an estimator, I was training with 2 women. And I remember a guy walked in and he was like,
That explains a lot.
I'm so done with you. Where's the button? So I remember a guy walked in and he was like, I want to work with him. And I literally looked at him and I was like, they're training me. You'd rather them write your estimate. I'm trash. Don't trust me. I don't know shit yet.
Right? Well, you knew a lot. You just didn't know it.
I didn't know it at the time.
Right.
You probably just weren't confident in what you knew.
Oh, I don't lack confidence.
I was
That's not
gonna
an
say,
issue.
when's Aaron not been confident? Come on. Aaron's confident beyond what he should be.
Do what? Because I'm not old.
Oh, right away with the old stuff.
I know.
That was directed towards me,
How
not
many
you, by
minutes
the
did we
way.
make it before that?
5 minutes.
Look at that.
Wow. Record.
Stop. So anyhow, yeah. So, um, I think this episode is going to be about girls in the shop. Um, you know what they mean, where they've started, that sort of thing. What the atypical, you know, girls don't belong in a shop type thing. Um, girls are just receptionists, that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what this is going to be about, and it's going to be more about like when Kelly joined our team, that sort of thing. Yeah, so it's going to be like we never stopped working together, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff we saw when the three of us were working together.
So
Okay.
I do want to ask Kelly, how does it feel to be a woman in a male dominant field?
I actually like it. I hate girl drama, and I mean we have tech drama, but
I was gonna say, aren't techs a
Right.
little worse than women
oh my
sometimes?
god, drama queens sometimes.
You should know you're
I'll
married
I'll
to a
tell you what.
painter.
And I can say this because I was one of them. Techs can be bitches.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I told this in a former episode, but I bitched my way to where I'm at now. I was the grass is greener tech. I was the body guy that wasn't happy with painters. Hey, you think you can paint? I know I can paint. Well, now you're gonna paint. So I painted, and I was good at it. And then all of a sudden, I bitch about the body guys. Well, Robert, you're not happy, so we're gonna make you a combo guy because you're always bitching about shit. So all of a sudden, you can body work and paint your own stuff, and don't worry about other people. And then I was bitching about the parts people. So I can bitch. Techs can bitch. They're bigger bitches than the women. I
I
think.
can attest that Robert does bitch a lot.
Asshole. Anyhow, uh, yeah. So the atypical woman in the body shop is not existent, right? I mean, we have our beloved Jody,
Yes.
who you cannot replace Jody with anyone in the world. She is the best CSR in the world. That's her place in the shop. She knows it. She's great at it. We know it. We love her for it.
And unfortunately, you guys will never meet her on here because she'll probably never show up.
Hey, don't manifest that. But
I'm gonna make the sad face so I can show Jody this episode
Yeah.
and convince her to come.
right,
That'd be cool. Jody is awesome.
yeah.
We could do
sh-
a girls' night.
she-
Jody and Kelly could be the hosts. That would be so
Right.
much fun.
They can ask the questions. They'll be like, "So Robert, so Aaron."
That would be fun.
But I mean, you can't replace people like Jody, and she 100% is the perfect person in that spot in the shop. Is that for everyone? No. Kelly's a testament for that. We're gonna just touch on episode 10 a little bit, and I did not want to like Kelly at all, because she was gonna cut into our commissions.
Nobody wanted to like Kelly at all.
I know. Um,
I'm used to
and
it.
and
It's
that was
okay.
that was before we met you. I will say again, it took a day or two for me to be like, okay, this chick's legit. She's good with customers. She's good technically. She's quirky. She's fun. Makes a good atmosphere. All that stuff. And then it didn't take long to realize that you actually completed the team of Robert, Aaron, and Kelly, and of course Jody.
You
But
were the missing puzzle piece.
but yeah, it was the missing puzzle piece, and we're like, okay, so we're not Aaron and I are like, we're not going to make any money, but we got the best deal because now we got Kelly, and she's got our back. And one thing I was always fearful of, and Aaron knows this from the first time we worked together, is what would happen is whether it was I was going on PTO, taking a long, like a long weekend or something like that, and I was so controlling on my files because I didn't trust anyone, not Aaron, not the general manager.
Robert wouldn't even let me final bill a file while he was on vacation. Like, he was gone for a full week. I had to make a stack of all his shit
Yep.
and leave it on his desk before he would let it be closed.
Right.
Like, and I'm the trusted one, and he wouldn't
Right.
even let me touch his shit.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
yeah, absolutely. And I know it's a fault of mine, but I'm very controlling. I'm very particular. I'm very particular about the way my handles or files are handled, right? And I want to make sure when I do a final bill, I actually get the money that's owed to the shop. And I, former life, prior to working with Aaron, prior to working with Kelly, I couldn't trust people to do that for me because what that resulted in is I would end up with AR that was through the roof, and now I'm still cleaning it up, right?
100%.
So I was like, so now you fast forward to the point where I'm working with Aaron. Now we insert Kelly. And the first time I go on PTO and they're both there at the shop, and I was, I wouldn't say I was nervous about it, but
He
I,
was nervous about
I,
it.
I let it happen. And I came back and I tell you what, I didn't have any shit shows or anything to deal with. And I thank you both for that. Because you two are what showed me like teamwork makes the dream work, right? I didn't ever have that in a former body shop life ever. So thank you for that.
Can I cut you off for 2 seconds?
No. Yes.
Robert's motto is trust but confirm. And let me tell
Yes.
you, he was on PTO saying, "How's everything going? Are there any problems with any of my files?" And Kelly and I are like, "Go away."
Right.
We literally both talked.
Yeah.
We went out for a smoke break and we're like, "Let's not text Robert back while he's gone."
Right.
For the record, that was my second week back.
Was it?
That was my second week.
That's
Jesus.
okay. We didn't need you. We
did.
had it.
We did, but we took care of it while you were gone.
Did you just hear? You didn't need me?
No,
I'm not wanted.
you weren't needed or wanted at that point. I had my new
No.
bestie. I
No,
replaced you, my
I
smoking
know.
buddy.
I know. Yeah. Thank you for
Everybody
taking my
needs-
best friend and my smoking buddy.
Sorry.
But
Everybody needs to go on vacation and not worry about work.
right. So anyhow, I really appreciate you both instilling in me that I can trust people in the industry to have my back. And I just never had that before. And it really meant a lot to me. It was extremely difficult for me to leave the team because I truly believe that the three of us are the three amigos. Like, I mean, we just meshed so well in every aspect. And I hope when you guys were gone, you felt that about me. And when you were gone or Aaron was gone or I was gone, however it worked, like I hope we all felt the same, like we all had each other's back. Well, yeah, I know. Aaron, you worked a whole different
I was going to say,
system.
nobody wanted to help me when I was gone.
It was more difficult because the system
Hey,
you worked in.
You guys
Yeah.
called my customers. You made sure my parts got ordered. I had sticky notes with RO numbers, part numbers, and prices. So I'll give you that.
Yeah,
You did
I
help me.
ordered this. You need to add it to your sheet.
I just got to give you shit because I
Yeah.
was in a different system that Robert and Kelly both didn't know. Kelly wanted to learn it though. I'll give her that. We never did get across that bridge, unfortunately.
No, you can only learn so many things at a time.
Right.
Well, you got to have a big enough
Well-
brain for it too.
Oh,
I just didn't want to deal with it.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I was waiting for that. I was like,
Can we just shut his microphone off?
we can actually do that. I think it pulls you down though too. Let's
Oh.
try it. Oh yeah, it killed
God.
Hold up.
it killed yours. Oh, that was a fail. That was like a
Oh.
oh no.
No.
Yeah. So
You're
yeah.
stuck with me.
Well, I could do this. I could just unplug it.
Oh. Truly, I would say
no.
the three of us were the definition of teamwork.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
We could count on each other.
Yeah.
Well, and we all kind of knew what was going on with each other's customers, and anybody called, say you were with a customer and one of your customers called, I could tell them what was going on and just make them
Yeah.
happy. I mean, people just want to know what's going on with their car when they don't have it in their possession. So,
Absolutely. You know, communication is key. That's another one of my big things, like trust but confirm, right? So communication is key.
What language is that?
I think that was talking in cursive.
You're gonna do that to me now? I did it to myself. But I mean, communication is key. teamwork is key. Teamwork makes the dream work. Pressure makes diamonds. I got a million of them. How many do you want?
I think we can cut it off there.
All right, fine. So, I think it is now time. Are you ready for this, Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Oh, she's not ready. We need to phone a friend. And then
She wasn't ready.
you're not ready. and Kelly, what time is it?
Time to stump Aaron.
You know, I've been wanting to do that, and I don't get that luxury. So
No, and you
I
never
can-
will
You won't.
I can say, "Fuck
Because-
off."
because you're young.
Why don't you just cry on the inside like a winner?
I am.
Okay.
Do my eyes look wet?
Daily. No,
Little
because
bit.
you're crying on the inside.
All right, you ready for this? Okay. True or false? If a damaged outer body panel is replaced, it is wow. Now I'm talking in cursive. It is always acceptable to reuse the original OEM seam sealer and corrosion protection on the repaired or welded areas as long as it is still intact and
Absolutely
not visibly
not.
damaged.
No. False. I don't even have to hear the rest of the
Right
question.
here it says
Stop.
think it through. You're supposed to think it through.
Absolutely not. I thought it through while you were talking. No.
Wow. I mean,
Well-
you don't even let her finish.
She said you can reuse seam sealer and corrosion protection. You stop there. No.
All right.
I know I
You
fucked
get a
up on
booyah.
episode 10. I know when you were here last,
Very
I failed
well.
so bad.
Very
so
well.
I was
No,
not
it's-
Very
prepared
well.
for you to answer that
Thank you for giving me an easy one to make sure I don't look stupid every episode.
question. Try
You're
Try
a
to
good
make them
friend.
look stupid or try and make them look good.
both.
Right.
That is Kelly's strength
Yeah.
and weakness.
It is.
So, I mean, we talked about in episode 10, like you started jumping in a dumpster.
Yep.
And then you moved into what?
And then my husband and I had our own shop. We have a side business going on doing body work, and I started writing estimates for customers out of the crash books. Did that.
Crash Bucks.
Yep. Back in the old day. Did that for a couple years, and then we decided that's just too much work. We're going to go work places. And then I went to a dealership, worked in the parts department, and then I was a service advisor out in the service drive. That was the worst job ever.
So I'm going to hit pause for a minute.
Okay.
So you go from helping write estimates at your shop you own with your husband.
Yep.
And you go right to a parts department of a dealership.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
They were advertising, and I was like, that sounds like fun. I know parts.
No experience.
No experience.
And they were like, yeah, we're signing you up.
Yeah, he didn't want to pay much. He
Okay.
He said after
So- You're saying you're cheap.
I said, okay. He's like, after, I can't remember if it was 30 or 60 days, he said he'd give me a couple $1 an hour raise if I did good. And I went in there and I was pretty much stood at the counter in the dealership at the parts department, not doing hardly anything. Then finally, I moved to the back counter and got parts for techs. And then it came time for my review. And he gave me $1 an hour raise and couldn't understand why I wasn't excited. I said, you told me you'd give me a couple, and one is not a couple.
Well, it depends
Was he
on
single?
right? Right. He's got a different measurement system.
He must. He's got the guy measurement system.
Hey, now. I don't like your words right now.
So he scratched out the one and put a 2, and we continued on with life.
Okay. So from there, you learned parts.
Yep.
Okay. And then how did you transition from parts into service writing?
The service manager was always back in the parts department looking for parts, and then he said, I think you'd be good up there. I said, I don't want to work 50 hours a week. I didn't even want to work 40. And,
I
and,
can't with
and
you.
then,
At least she's
well,
honest.
I mean,
She's honest.
nobody really does.
Right.
I had kids and other things going on at
Other
home.
things.
Well, I had kids and dogs, and
I'm gonna pause you for 2 seconds. Kelly's the only person I've ever met who's like, I don't want to work 55 hours. I don't want to work 40 hours. I want to be a stay-at-home dog mom.
Oh,
That's her
I am.
motto. Stay-at-home
Right,
dog mom.
right.
I'm a good stay-at-home dog mom.
How well do the dogs pay?
Not at all, but
Right.
I get snuggles and I get kisses,
Okay, continue. Sorry.
and
They-
usually drool.
They don't buy new toys.
No,
Right.
but he thinks every time I open an Amazon package, it's for him now.
Well, that's cute.
Okay, so
Okay.
back to service writing.
Yeah, so the service manager, they had an open spot and said, I think you'd be great out there and you can make good money. And I said, I don't know. And yeah, then I went out to the service drive to give it a shot. And yeah, I don't miss that job.
I was gonna say it didn't sound that bad when you said you got to sit at the counter and look pretty in parts.
No, that was pretty fun. But the service drive, being a service advisor, oh, you made the big bucks. You made good money out there, but oh my God, they wanted you to upsell everything.
Right.
And I am not. If I wouldn't do it to my vehicle, I would not sell it to somebody else.
Correct.
And
We've
they
talked about that.
did
Yes.
not like that.
Yep, absolutely. It's like now we're talking numbers instead of human beings.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then they want to do a $500 fluid change on a vehicle, and you see the technician pull the little sticker off the top of the jug and put it on his sheet so he gets his money, and throw the jugs in the garbage and pull the vehicle outside and not even do it. And this little old couple is sitting in there paying $500 for that. That's wrong.
Right. So, not to bash too much on dealerships,
Yep.
right?
Yep. There's there's good ones.
There are good ones, but I will tell you, my years in the industry, I have a really hard trust factor within myself where I to this day do my own oil changes, all my own service, all my own everything, and it's because so part of my stint in an earlier episode I discussed this. I did work for a large insurance company, and I got to see some of the mechanical losses that it's like, okay, I understand like all shops have garage keepers liability insurance and all that fun stuff. So if you go to get an oil change at a quick lube and they double gasket your oil filter or whatever and you blow your engine, you're going to get a new engine. But do I want to go through that pain in the ass to do it? No. I will tell you I'm guilty of when my wife was still insistent on getting the quick lube oil changes when we lived in Hudson. And I would always open the hood and make sure the dipstick was back and the undershield was back. And well, one of the times I opened the hood and I found a freaking wrench, and I'm like, wrench isn't mine. I'm keeping it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like, hey, if you're negligent one way or the other, you're gonna pay for it, right? So
Yep.
I'm not proud of that, but I mean it was like this is why you don't trust, and I'm not trying to bash, but I've lost my trust in I'm the same with motorcycles, right? Like I've got Harley Davidsons. Sorry, they don't go to the dealership for any work. I do all my own engine work, all that stuff. And it's because I just don't trust that it's going to be done right. I trust myself to do it right. So I've gone on a tangent. We're not bashing, even though I'm bashing. But all right. So now
I do all my own oil changes. In
again
my
we're
truck.
talking in cursive.
Yep. Sorry.
I'm the only one not talking in cursive. I need to catch up.
Have a drink.
Yep. Finish your beer.
Get this man another beer.
I do all my own oil changes just from what I saw that went wrong working at the dealership.
All right. So I know this from talking to you in the past about you doing your own maintenance and stuff like that.
Yes.
We're gonna have your husband on an episode sometime, whether he likes it or not, and we're gonna ask him like, how is this? Like, is there like the banter between husband and wife? Like, I'm a better wrench. This type of stuff. I mean,
No, we just I don't know. We
Would-
make it work.
would he trust you to change his oil?
Yes. I believe 100% he would.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He smiles over there, nods his head. Yeah,
Yep.
I guess.
The-
I mean, it's
Well,
You know.
it is an easy task, but you can't diminish it either
Oh
because there's a
no.
lot of people that screw it up.
Oh
Can
yeah.
I real
100%.
quick interject and say, you can trust Kelly to do an oil change, but don't trust her to use the 2-post lift.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a lock on it.
Oh, you thought the vehicle was stuck?
She almost
No.
killed Louise.
You should have seen the
Poor-
production
poor
manager
Luigi.
run.
Poor Luigi.
He's like, I'm like, well, we couldn't find you. I pushed the button and I raised the car up. And he's like, did you lock it? And I'm like, there's a lock?
He took off dead sprint like 30 miles an hour. Louise is under the car.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
Goodbye, Luigi.
Guess I should have had hoist training.
Right. Well,
no.
I think there is something. Do you have any iCar?
Well, I do my husband's iCar training.
So you should know about the locks on hoist.
That was good.
Now we should just drag him in here. Hey, this is the guy that doesn't have iCar but has iCar. No.
He gets so frustrated, and he knows what he's doing. Like, why
Yeah.
do you have to keep taking classes
Right.
if you know what you're doing and you've been
So-
doing it so long?
You do a spray out card. He's like, I've been doing this 30 plus
Correct.
years.
Yeah.
And I will say, so that's not digging on him at all because we've worked for an organization where we've seen floating general managers fill out technicians' iCar classes. They sit in an office and they just do the and it's like, okay, is it right or wrong? We're not going to judge that, but it happens. I mean, we all are professionals and we're in a position because we know what we're doing.
This is horrible. I've
Yes.
been in the industry for 11 years and I've never done hazardous waste training. Somebody else has always done it. Never had to.
That's absurd.
It's always just been done by management.
That's crazy in my life.
I really hope you listen to this. One day I hope you do. Bestie. Same,
Right.
same.
Right? Oh my
Because
gosh.
there is a method to my madness.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We could probably do a whole episode where we just flow off of each other's
Oh.
words with their statements.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of doing it right now, which is great. But yeah, like gosh, there's so much more to cover. So service writer.
Yeah.
And then you step from service writer to what?
Well, we got a new general manager, and apparently a lot of general managers don't care for me. So they asked me very nicely that I wasn't to work there anymore. So then I took a little sabbatical, and I had a friend that went to a body shop, an MSO, and she wanted me to come over. And actually, the week before they let me go at the dealership, I had already started the process of moving there.
Okay.
So,
Nothing's better than being told to leave when you want to go. You're like, thank you.
well, they were so nice. They took me up there and they're like, we've decided to part ways with you. And I said,
We're going a different direction.
okay. And they all looked at me like, is she going to freak out? And I seriously walked out of there with the biggest smile on my face. Like, I just felt the stress leave. I had 78 cars in my name and they wouldn't help. They
Wow.
wouldn't
I gotta
help
say,
with anything.
We both left with a smile on our face when we get fired. We got something big in common.
Yeah, I didn't cry.
I even do the handshake.
Not
It
even
was
on
such
the
a pleasure
inside?
working with you with a big smile on my
No,
face.
oh no, there was no crying. I called my husband on the way home and I'm like,
I
guess
just got
what?
fired.
And he's like, they let you go. I'm like, yep, we're going to the bar tonight. And my coworkers, well, I guess ex-coworkers at that time, they all met me at the bar and we had a party.
Are we talking the bar you own?
No, we actually,
Okay. Okay.
at that time I didn't own the bar I own
Okay.
now.
Okay.
It was just a shop. It wasn't a
Okay.
shop with a bar.
So you went out to a bar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
little celebrations.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was totally okay with that. I already had a backup plan in motion, and that it was so stressful and it was awful. I got yelled at every day by customers because things
Yeah.
weren't covered under a warranties that the salesman told them would be covered. And no, bumper to bumper does not mean your bumper is covered.
Right. Right. Yeah.
We should do an episode where Kelly covers
Oh my
details
gosh.
on warranties.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I mean, and it's funny that you mentioned that because it doesn't matter whatever the auto manufacturer is. I've been in this boat 2 times. I've learned my lesson. Um, rust warranty is not rust warranty because it's not rusted through. By the time it rusts through, because I'm in the industry of auto body, I know it's not going to rust through in 36 months.
No.
But there's freaking rust on my new car that I just paid $60,000 for.
Yeah.
So it's 2 years old with rust. We have a problem. Um, so there's little loopholes, cursive, little loopholes, and so I'm not a huge extended warranty person, but I will tell you what, the last couple cars that we've gotten for my wife, I've gotten the extended mechanical and electronic warranties. And on the car that we just retired, it's more than paid for itself, probably 3 or 4 times over. And it's like, okay, so you spend 2 grand while you're going through the signing of the papers, and a backup camera on a freaking Lincoln is $1,600. Okay, it was
Goodness.
Yep.
out of factory warranty, but the extended warranty covered it.
How much are door handles on a Lincoln?
They are unbelievable. I think that door handle was $1,200.
What the frick?
Yeah, it's the weird belt molding door handle. It pops out, and the handle's
Yeah,
it was $1,200.
yeah,
And then on the panel that goes, it has like they call it a roof molding, which I don't understand because it's more on the side of the car than on the roof, but it goes from front to back. It's like $1,300 to fifteen
Yeah,
hundred
you're
dollars.
talking the one right under,
Yeah,
like above the door.
yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
and it's a one-time use.
yeah.
One time, $1,500.
Isn't that amazing how many one-time use moldings there are now?
Yeah, it made me feel really good when I could put that note in there, and they couldn't come back and say, "You got to give that to me at regular price."
Huh.
Like, no, not
I
giving
love
it
when
to
you
you.
can make money.
Yes.
Right,
It's not often we can, but when we can, we'll take
right,
it.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. When the system says one-time use, it's
Oh,
one-time use.
yeah.
What?
So I'm gonna reel it back to where we were at. So you went to an
Yeah.
MSO.
Yes.
That is not where we met you.
No.
So what happened where you came to us?
I was there for 3 years and had another change of manager, and I don't think he liked that everybody in the shop came to me for their problems.
So you sound like me.
Uh-huh. And the techs would come to me and they're like, "Hey, want to help me throw a hood on?" Like, yeah, let's get the car done. Let's go. And I helped the techs a lot and kind of fell behind on my AR because it wasn't my job, but we had a bad CSR there that didn't keep up on AR, and then all of a sudden it was my job after we were already in super deep. And yeah, got a new manager, and yeah, he asked me to leave one day.
So I'm just gonna interject a little bit.
I can
So
say that's the best thing that happened to you because you ended up landing with us. So
correct,
we're grateful for
correct.
that.
Yeah, even though I didn't want to like you
Thank
at
you,
first.
whoever you
Yeah.
are.
Right. So just to interject on the AR thing, just so there isn't confusion out there, because we know there's shops watching this, there's private individuals watching this. So accounts receivable is not necessarily always the CSR responsibility. Certain shops do allocate that to the writer, to the service writer, whatever they call it, salesperson, right? Every
Yep.
shop has a different term for it, right?
I've
Yep.
even
So,
seen one assign it to the office manager.
yep. Yeah. So, I can tell you, I know that there's certain organizations out there that they say, "Hey, we've got this guy, and all he's doing is chasing accounts receivable." That's great, but when you say, "Hey, that's not my job," it's not because you're being like, "I don't do that."
Oh no,
Right.
that was never in my job description when I worked there. Our CSR did it. Well, she was so amazing. She got promoted to an estimator. We got a new CSR in, and she had no idea and didn't do anything with it for the 3, 4 months she was in that position. And then she up and quit one day, and we got another one, and then all of a sudden it was our job. And by then, you're 5 months deep in AR, and that takes time. That takes a lot of time to catch up on all of that and still write all the walk-ins, take care of your cars that are in the shop.
Right.
It just, you get too far behind and there's no catching up.
Right. Yeah, because in a high-paced um, collision repair facility, yeah, once you fall behind, you're screwed.
Oh yeah, there was no,
Yeah.
and the GM didn't help, and
Yeah.
Did he at least know how to write an estimate?
he did. Honestly, he was an estimator before the GM that was amazing left, and I told him, I said, don't go to the GM position, because he was a great estimator, and then he went in the GM position, and
Not so great.
it just, yeah,
Right.
it didn't work out.
Right. You know, there's very few that can multi position in our industry.
I like to call it multifunctional.
Right.
Usually the bad estimators are the good managers, which is so weird to me.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you could do 120, but then all of a sudden they run a shop and they can like manage everybody, but they couldn't manage themselves when they were working.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
get your
Well,
shit together.
right. That's because that's a control freak. You have to be slightly narcissistic to only be able to do one, right?
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And again, not digging on anyone that's better at one thing or the other, but I know a lot of people that are, what do you call it, multifunctional.
Yeah, I don't know. I made it up and I liked it. Multifunctional. It's
okay.
fitting.
Yeah, I like it. So then at the dealership, or no, you're back at an MSO,
Yep.
and then they didn't like you,
Yep.
because you weren't doing your no, just kidding.
Yep.
So you didn't recover AR. They blamed it on you,
Yep.
and you took another sabbatical,
Yes. It was
right?
great.
Yeah. Did everyone think that was great?
No, my husband didn't. My husband didn't like that. He
So
he was fine while I was on unemployment. When that ran out, he was like, "You need to get a job."
yeah. So and
Thank
he
you.
doesn't work out of the house, right? So it's not like he was tired of seeing you. He just
No.
wants to keep you making money.
Yes. I have a what did he call that? An expensive lifestyle.
Oh, so you're the expensive one.
Yes.
Does
I-
he have expensive tendencies?
He kind of does, but I'm the one who pulls the trigger and goes for it.
Okay. I can relate. I definitely understand that. Yeah.
So one of you does it physically and the other does it online.
Well,
He pulls the trigger.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
pull the trigger on everything
Yeah.
else.
He pulls the triggers on the cars, getting them pretty in.
Yeah.
I like buying stuff.
Yeah. So
Ever since I met you, you were a shopper. I knew that day one. You're
Look-
like, look at what I'm going to get my grandbaby.
yeah, I was
Every
just
day.
gonna say that.
Oh,
Look at what I bought her. Isn't
You
this
should
the
see-
coolest little power
This
wheel?
remote toy car. Every day it was something new.
oh, the power car is amazing. It's a pink Ram. Who wouldn't
Yeah.
like a pink Ram?
I got to see it.
Does it
It's-
leak?
My Ram doesn't leak.
Anymore.
I think the shocks leaked, didn't they?
I changed them.
So
got-
they did leak.
I got
the
new
shocks did
shocks.
leak.
I was told I needed a head gasket from a mechanical shop, and it was going to be $4,000.
Yeah.
I said, "You're wrong. These head gaskets don't go out in these trucks."
Yeah.
I said, "I talked to some people, and it's the EGR coolant tube," and they took it back and looked again. Nope, 100%. It's the head gasket, $4,000. I pulled it in the shop that night, and our buddy came over, and my husband and his friend pulled it apart, and it was a $10 hose.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best $10 you ever spent.
Oh, I didn't even have to spend it.
Oh wait, that came out of Mark's pocket?
Yeah.
Oh,
You had to fix her truck. That's
Yep.
some bullshit.
and pay for it. He
And-
fixed it and paid for it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
He's a good guy.
Well, I believe you.
Plus, that way we don't have extra vehicles sitting around to drive, and he needed me to go to work.
Got to get this bitch making money.
Exactly. She just needs to make more than she spends.
Right?
Yep.
So
Awesome.
we'll reel it back.
Yes.
So that's when you came to work for us.
Yep.
With
and
us.
with
With
us,
With
us.
us.
not for us.
Yep,
Right.
with
I
you.
I think because I worked for Robert, you didn't get to work for Robert. You worked with us.
Yep. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I could not have asked for a better place to walk in and be welcomed. Well, after the throat punching comment.
Right. After we decided we liked you.
Yeah.
Well, and then
Yeah.
after that, the manager didn't like you,
Yeah.
and then they left, and then for once, it wasn't you who wasn't disliked; it was me.
I know it was weird.
Yeah.
Never been at a place where somebody else was disliked more than me.
Well, you've never met me.
Oh, she did.
She didn't meet me before. Challenge
Right,
accepted, I said.
Right. Oh
I
my
love it.
gosh. Well, Aaron and I'm speaking for both of us, but I mean we've loved working with you. You both know that when I departed our workplace, that was probably the single most hardest thing I've had to do in my life
Don't let
because
Robert fool you. He cried twice.
I did. I did because I loved my team. You know, I don't want to say I'll never work with a team that works as hard as I do on my own files and that they work as hard just supporting each other, right? Like we all were such a good mesh, right? And it's so hard to find that in this industry because everyone is all about throwing people under the bus. So it's difficult to leave something like that, even though the rest of the world is like crashing around, like all around you. Like there isn't a sane place in the four walls, above the blue sky, all that stuff, right? And all of a sudden it's like, shit. I went from turning in my notice and feeling good, and then as the days tick by in my 2 weeks, and I'm like, I'm leaving this shit. Like I'm sad. I'm leaving this shit. Like I want to go through this shit with these people. Um, and you know what? If the opportunity ever arises and I can bring you into my world or whatever, or maybe you guys land someplace and you're like, hey, I got this guy. I mean, truly, we're teammates.
Wouldn't that be cool? Full circle. We all end up together.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be great.
We go
Yeah.
thirds on a shop,
Right.
and then we'll have a sponsor.
Well, we
I know a painter.
right. Yeah. Well, we've talked about
Oh,
this,
I
how
know.
we could build the ultimate
Oh, we
collision
could.
repair shop.
We totally
Um,
could.
I wouldn't mind teching and painting again. You know, of course, I'd be the fill-in painter because we'd have the lead painter.
Well, I've seen your quality, Robert, and although you're great, I've also seen Mark's quality, and he's got you beat. Love you,
I
but
don't doubt it. I've been out of the spray booth professionally for like 20 years. So
because
but-
you're old.
I am old. I'm ancient.
You got out of the spray booth when I was 10?
pretty much.
Goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think the
Do you
exact
want me to
date.
throat punch him?
Fuck. Like Miss Piggy.
Yep.
What?
God, wouldn't that have been funny if you actually did it? What a great way to finish off the episode,
And Aaron's gone.
right? You could do the Mario noise.
Maybe one more
Right.
beer and we'll get there.
Right. She's asking for another beer. No.
Not yet. I still got some.
But anyhow, what else do we have? Or are we gonna wrap it or
I
what?
think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's all
mean,
the time we have.
Unless
for today.
Kelly's got like story time with Kelly.
I think we should talk about our craziest day at work.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What
Oh,
a good
yeah.
point to bring us back to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of those days.
Mhm.
So this happened what
I think
like
we should all tell our perspective on it because we all saw it differently, and it
Oh
was
my gosh.
flawless.
you know it's like one of those like national catastrophes and like all these people are reporting on it because they saw different things from different angles. And the way our office is situated or was situated when the three of us were there is you definitely had different perspectives.
What I will say is, in this situation, Kelly was TMZ because she had all the info before everybody else did. So,
It's like, damn it, I'm Fox. No.
and I'm CNN.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
just sitting
So
back at
I
my
had-
desk, hiding behind my computer, laughing.
I had the least amount of info. I didn't even hear what happened. So Jake was at our shop. He's our
Yes.
prior estimator there. Steve comes out and asks a question, and he says, if you get 0.9 for mechanical, how do you post the post scan? And all of us are
Aaron.
like,
He's like,
sales
Aaron.
adjustment.
Yeah.
Sales
Oh,
adjustment.
wait. No. You're wrong there. He's like, no one answered because we're like, well, that's the dumbest question because we all know the answer.
I'm pretty sure I said it. Maybe nobody heard me.
But
I was in the corner
Somebody
though.
said it.
But then Steve says like Aaron, and then Kelly, and he didn't say my
Yeah,
name.
he
and
went through the team. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
and then he goes, Jake. I didn't hear it. Jake.
Yep.
And then I didn't hear Jake say anything.
Neither did I.
Neither did I.
Yeah,
And-
and it was funny because all of a sudden like someone's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then Jake gets up and says, "Well, I'm getting fired," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what happened?"
Yeah.
No, he was like, he got up and put his winter jacket on to go in the office. And I thought that was strange. And he's like, well, juices, guys. I'm getting fired. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah, I just told him to fuck off.
Don't tell your boss to fuck. Don't tell your boss's boss to fuck off.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the boss; it was the boss's boss. Like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on.
Do you
Yeah.
honestly think you're gonna survive that? I mean,
No.
he did.
He didn't.
He honestly thought he was gonna survive it because after 45 minutes of him in the office, he walks out and he goes, "Apparently, you can't tell your boss's boss to fuck off."
I've heard other people tell him to fuck off. That's what he said. I was like, yeah, but like, you also are like the lowest on the totem pole. You
Right.
can't run your mouth.
Right. Well, and know your audience.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know, I mean, this is a whole nother episode, but in the body shop biz, right? Since the beginning of time, since the first collision repair facility, there's profanity, there's obscenity, there's inappropriateness in the shop setting, whether you like to know it or not. So the customers that are listening out there, HR departments that are listening out there, you know this. The customers don't realize there's so much crazy stuff, the antics that happen on a daily. And guess what? Those of us that are in it, including the girls, you know, and if you can't handle it, don't go in the industry, right?
100%.
Okay, but there's one rule: just don't make fart jokes.
No fart jokes allowed.
Continue. Sorry, I
Yeah.
had to.
So yeah, know your audience and know that if you've had a relationship, whether it's a manager, a coworker, whoever it is in the building, you know what you can and cannot get away with.
Oh, absolutely.
And for him to make that comment, he had to have known in the deepest of his heart that the fuck off was his end game.
100%.
He had to have known that.
He literally texted me after and said, "I've never been written up. Can he fire me for that?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah,
What kind
that's-
of question is that?
The F word is profound
In the
and-
office setting.
in the office setting, and when you use it in that context, that can be considered a threat.
So now TMZ, what was the secret details you knew?
He was sick the day before, and on his desk there was a sheet, and it had circled around the post scan, and it said why, because he changed it from 0.9 mechanical to 5250. And I saw that because I was looking for a file because one of his customers picked up. So I knew exactly what he was being asked and why he was being asked. So I was hiding behind my computer laughing.
And that's why you didn't answer the question.
Oh, 100%. Because I knew
she's
the answer.
she's ducking below the QB.
No,
And
I
for
was-
those who
I
don't
was-
know, Kelly has a standing desk, so she can raise that shit up and hide behind
She's
it.
like, "Cook." Mhm.
No, I was hiding back there laughing because I knew why he was asking it, and Jake had came in a very bad mood that day, and
I'm pretty sure I was behind you. Like, why are you laughing so hard? And then after you told me, you're like, "Oh my god."
yeah,
Oh,
the
I
secret.
tend to laugh a lot.
yeah. That was a crazy day though.
It was very crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy in my life.
This is crazy to my life.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we miss them, but don't miss them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
miss the jokes. I really miss
Yeah.
Kelly getting bullied instead of me. It
Oh
was
my
kind of nice
gosh.
for a little bit.
It's kind
Yeah.
of nice right now. Nobody's getting bullied.
Oh, that's always
And
good for the
so
first
it's like
month.
the calm before the storm.
I was gonna say he give it
Yeah.
another 30 days. Who's
Yeah.
next?
Well, you're not gonna be there in 30 days, are you?
Probably not.
Hopefully not.
We'll see. I have an interview on Wednesday.
What?
Ooh.
We're gonna bleep that. No, just kidding.
Right.
We won't need to.
We'll wait
We
to
won't
post
need to.
episode 14 until after you've decided on what you're doing. We won't put this out there.
Right.
Yeah.
But once
Oh my gosh.
again,
I mean,
thank you to our sponsors.
it
The
doesn't
no
hurt.
sponsors.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt to have options.
Right.
You can have interviews. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's called networking.
So
Respectfully, it's professional.
Yeah.
correct. And honestly, you guys know that. I mean, I was unhappy for a very long time, and this industry, the collision repair facility or collision repair industry, is ever growing smaller. So if you are good in your trade and you get that phone call, whether you're on one of the headhunting websites or not, you get the phone call. You have to see it through, regardless if you're happy, unhappy, whatever, because you don't know what the opportunity is that lies behind that phone call, email, whatever. And like for me, I always would make the call back. Like I'd be like, "Hey, Mr. Jones," or whoever called me, and I'd, yep, just return the call, blah blah blah. You listen to it. Nope, not for me. See you later.
Well, yeah, because that keeps it from closing a door. Like,
Right.
if you don't call back, you don't reach back out, you don't
Right.
follow up. Like, at the end of the day, even if you don't take the opportunity, it's respectful to give them the time that they were giving you.
Yeah.
They're offering you something. You should at least hear them out, hear what they
Yep.
have to say, and respectfully decline if not interested.
And one day you might need them,
You never know. Look at me.
right?
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. So I mean, in it again, like our team, right? Now we're all going 3 different directions, and one day there might be the chance where we all come back together, and that's the small world collision repair industry, right? Um, I'd like to say we're all staying in the same state, but I'm getting, because I'm old, like I'm getting to that stage where if Aaron goes to Texas, I might be like, find an opportunity in Texas, I'm there,
Ooh,
know,
Bob
but-
I
Jobs.
heard that.
We're
But-
holding him to it.
Yeah.
right? But I mean, I love the state we live in, but I'm not opposed to like, hey, if I'm still of the working age,
You heard that. I
I
love
heard
this.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I
don't know.
hate.
I'm ready to jump states.
Are you coming to Texas too?
No, I'm just
Mark's
I'm,
like,
You're going east, aren't you?
I'm going a little east.
Yeah.
Well-
I'd go east too. I
Yeah.
started east. I'd go back.
I've never lived east. That's not true. I went to Connecticut,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
way east.
No, I'm not going
not
that
like
far.
not like a little east, just a
I
lot
helped
east.
you get that job,
Yeah, Robert was a reference of mine.
and then I got offered a job too.
He's a really good reference if
She-
you ever need
She
one.
He
was
must
like,
be.
she's like, well, after talking to you, Robert, I'm going to hire Aaron, and if you ever want a job and want to move to Connecticut,
Yeah, seriously,
I was like, oh,
it was a good time.
yeah.
Cool.
But I think that's all the time we have for today.
What the
Uh,
heck?
I know.
Is that because we don't have a sponsor?
Yeah. Well, if you could sponsor us, maybe we'll have a little more time
He
next
needs
time.
a sponsor. He needs beer.
Right?
No. I don't want to speak in cursive like the rest of you guys.
Okay. So,
Be sure to click like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends. And you can
I can
say what you-
thank Kelly for being back a second time. We really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thanks
thank
for
you
having
so
me back.
much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a
We
pleasure.
hope you come back again.
I'll
maybe
be
you'll
back
bring
again.
maybe you'll bring Mark next time.
Maybe I'll bring him on camera because he is sitting
Isn't
right
there
over
4
there.
mics? Isn't there 4 mics?
Oh, I've got more mics.
Hey.
Oh.
We can extend the table out a little bit.
All right.
Yep.
But for
Perfect.
tonight, we are out. Run.